Hello, I'm Avis Kalfsbeck, and this is the Peace is Here podcast. Welcome to Peacewarts, School of Peacecraft and Inquiry, where we practice the skills of peace through short daily classes. We take the peace work seriously, but not ourselves. If you're joining us mid-school year, you're not late. Orientation begins at episode 198. Welcome back, Peace Scholars. This is Universal Understars 101 in the Tower. Over the last 12 days, we've looked at the beauty of our planet, the violence of our maps, and the bravery of those who tried to speak for the whole world. Today, we look at the infrastructure. Former Prime Minister of Canada, Lester B. Pearson, said, "The era of national sovereignty has gone. We must now achieve a global sovereignty." In the world below, peace is often treated like a feeling or a lucky break between wars. But in this department, we know better. Peace is an engineering project. It requires tools, maintenance, and a very specific kind of plumbing. Today, we survey the tools of peace. The concept, peace as a technology. We often think of technology as something that explodes or processes data. But a treaty is a technology. A hotline is a technology. These are tools designed to reduce the friction of human ego. Just as a carpenter needs a level to ensure the house doesn't lean, a peace scholar needs tools to ensure that provincialism doesn't tip the world into chaos. We don't wait for people to feel peaceful. We build systems that make peace the most efficient path forward. The tools. A survey of the high view. The shared science. We use projects like the International Space Station or the Large Hadron Collider. When scientists from 60 different nations are looking for the same subatomic particle, they are practicing a common language that makes the map irrelevant. The verification treaty. These are the eyes of peace. Tools like the Open Skies Treaty allow nations to observe one another, replacing the fear of the unknown with the certainty of data. The communication link. Even though we've discussed the 1963 version, the concept remains a vital tool, the ability to speak directly, heart to heart, and brain to brain, before the straight lines of military command take over. The history. The infrastructure of 1963. When we look back at what we've named as the start of the Great Disarmament, 1963, we see that it wasn't just about good intentions. It was about building a safety net. By establishing the Partial Test Ban Treaty, world leaders weren't just promising to be good. They were removing the physical poison from our shared atmosphere. They were using the tool of international law to protect the territory of our biology. The thesis, maintaining the machine. The lesson for today is that peace is a verb, not a noun. It is something you do with the tools you have. Because what happens when we arrive to global peace? That's right, I said when. When we arrive, we will need to keep blowing air into the balloon with tools of peace, tools that we hone every day in that sunlight of the peace. In the Department of Universal Understars, we don't just hope for a better world. We study the blueprints. We learn how to tighten the bolts on international agreements and how to clear the rust off of our communication channels. Peace requires a toolkit. Your homework. 1. Interrupt your routine to look up the Global Peace Index. Find one tool or metric they use to measure how peaceful a country is. 2. Write down one question you have after this episode or doing homework number 1. If no question comes to mind, just write no question. 3. Optional. Journal about your own personal toolkit. When you feel a conflict rising, what is the first tool you reach for? Is it a deep breath, a question, taking a walk? Until our final lesson tomorrow in this department, keep your eyes on the Understars. Class dismissed. Thank you for listening. If you'd like to support the Peace is Here podcast, the most helpful way is to follow it wherever you're listening. It helps share the message with others. You can also support this peace work at my Patreon for $4 a month, about what a used paperback goes for these days. Just go to Patreon at patreon.com/Avis Kalfsbeck. That's AVISKALFSBEEK. My most recent book is Mana Mutante, a best friend eco-fiction novella about food systems, featuring Tilly, Camas, Pedro, and the rest of the gang. It's book 6 in the Pedro the Water Dog Saves the Planet series and is available wherever you buy books. You can find all of my peace projects and stay in touch at aviskalfsbeck.com. Music is by Javier Peque Rodriguez. Sound effects are from Pixabay. Regarding peace, we need not delay or despair. We are not late. We are right on time to love. We are all scholars of peace. Listen for the peace.